Hello Virgo, welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Virgo the Victorian. Please take a moment to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And please go into the comments and tell me where you are on planet Earth. I'd love to see where you are. I can see you in the algorithm and feel your energy, but I'd love to know where you are. Let's get an energy reading today for all of my Virgos in the collective. Universe, send me a message for Virgos. Send me a message for my Virgos. First card out, seduction. So Virgo, this isn't your energy. This is someone that you know, possibly a sibling or family member that's close to you that's kind of living in like a Jezebel energy. So they're a bit of a reckless person. They're a bit of a party person. They're always out kind of getting into trouble, and they have probably bragged to you about all the partners that they've had and that kind of thing, male or female, and that they don't really care about anybody. They're just like a player at energy. And they're just kind of, they're in a bad kind of vibe all the time. And you're always kind of thinking about this person and thinking that they're kind of reckless. Addiction. So for some of my Virgos, this person is going to get into legal trouble because of something that they're doing, and the addiction could be actual drugs or drunk driving, or it could just be addicted to troublemaking like stealing or whatever. But yeah, for a lot of my Virgos, what I'm picking up on is that this person actually could be arrested and end up going to prison over this time. So they've been in trouble throughout their life, and it's kind of like a roller coaster. But this time they've kind of pushed it too far and gotten into some serious trouble. Ascension upside down. So this person is kind of in a downward spiral kind of an energy. They're doing all the opposite of what they should be doing. They're being negative, they're being angry, they're wanting like immediate satisfaction, they're being super selfish, they're not doing shadow work, they're not forgiving themselves and others. And they probably talk to you a lot about the past and complain a lot about the past, and even things that happen in their current life, they probably reference it to weird stuff from like years ago or potentially decades ago. And Virgo, now you know who I'm talking about probably. This is a person who's, always saying to you, this is the kind of thing that always happens to me, and I've always been, on the bottom. I always have such bad luck. And you sit there and think, yeah, but you make bad choices, right? The clock, yeah, this is giving me time, like prison time vibes. So it's pretty crazy. I think that a lot of you do have a family member that's going to be in some kind of serious legal trouble. And if this isn't actual prison, it's some kind of a legal battle. For some of my Virgos, it could just be rehab, that the person is getting sent to some sort of mandatory rehab. But I do see someone in prison for sure. And this idea of the clock sort of being against them, and that they have all this time in there. The old school energy. So this is someone that you know from a long time ago. It's either like a childhood friend, an adolescent friend, or potentially a family member. And you think of them as their former self. You remember them in a different way, and you remember them as a more innocent version of themselves. Although they were always kind of a bully energy, or they're always kind of a selfish person. And they may have joked to you when you were young that they could sort of rob a bank or something like that. But now their life actually has taken that negative turn. Yeah, so this is kind of their energy. They do have low self-esteem, but strangely low and high, right? Like so they are down on themselves and they're self-destructive, but they're very vain at the same time. They're really vain, they're really stubborn, they're really obstinate. But they feel really stuck in their energy. And this is someone that could have, for some Virgos I'm picking up, they've told you about nightmares that they've had about kind of falling down a hill or being descending a staircase, something like that, about a really negative energy of being falling down and being trapped or being dragged into a cell or something like that. And they're telling you these things, and this is their trauma that they never worked on. Ooh, this is like negative soulmates, upside down soulmates. So this is a person that is kind of like a nemesis to you, meaning that they should have been your best friend, but they made bad choices. They should have been like a soul connection, but they were a bit evil. They're a bit jealous of you. They're destructive. They may have actually told you, I'm jealous of you at some point in time. And then this kind of broke your heart because this is a person, especially when you were younger, that you really loved, you really cared for, you really prioritized this person. And for a lot of my Virgos, you really valued this person's opinion of you. And if they gave you advice, you followed it, or, they could have been someone that you followed because when you were younger, they were in this really strong energy. And they're probably older than you or something like that. But then they became too jealous and too negative, and then it became this kind of like a negative soulmate thing, nemesis thing. They're super competitive with you, and it's brought a lot of unhappiness to you. Yeah, for a lot of my Virgos, you're in separation with this person. You told them you need space from them. Again, this could be a family member where it's difficult to sort of cut off contact with this person and say, I need space from you, but you really got to the point where you're like, I can't handle this person's chaos all the time. And then for a lot of my Virgos, when you went into separation with this particular person, you felt so much better because it was like your energy cleared up, or all this heaviness on you cleared up. And this is a person that's on your mind all the time, and you think about them at work and you think about them when you're driving, and it's kind of like, it's very stressful for you, and it's caused a huge amount of stress, and you may have even spoken to a therapist about them or something like that because they're just such a kind of burden on your soul almost. Yeah, Coffin, this is like permanent endings. So this is a person that you were like, I'm done with this person. And you might have had a final conflict with this person where they did something, even for them that was really crazy. Like they could have stolen out of your house, or for some Virgos, they were like contacting your kids behind your back, something like that. Trying to cause real trouble in your life. And then you just said it's gone too far, and they're just so toxic that I just can't handle this connection anymore. And so you put an end, not a literal death, but a permanent ending. And you actually, Virgo, went through a time of grieving this person and feeling like losing this person is like a death. So that's what I'm picking up on for you, is that you knew you had to stop speaking to this person, but then you went through a time in your life where you were grieving this person, and it was heavy on your heart, and you were saying, I feel like someone died, because you miss them so much, but you knew you couldn't allow them to come back. Oh yeah, camera. So this is you reminiscing about them, and you have a lot of pictures of this person and with this person. For some Virgos, you could have been in a wedding party with this person. There's something about wedding party pictures here, but you have a lot of pictures, and probably there was a time in your life where your social media was all this person because they were really close to you and you felt bonded to this person, and this person was a big part of your identity when you were younger, and then their struggles were your struggles. You took on a lot for them, and when you were younger, you had a lot in common, but they were just sort of like the naughty one or the rebellious one, but then they really went down, a bad path over the years and did really sort of bad things that you wouldn't do. They've got themselves into all kinds of debt. They're always kind of, they have no money, they have no they might have no place to live at times and be telling you, I don't know what I'm going to do. And this is a person that could have been homeless with a child at one time, and then people were bailing them out and you were bailing them out. And this is a person that's kind of calling you on the phone and saying, if you can't give me money, I can't put gas in my car. And you're just so exasperated by this person. But then you're kind of hanging on to them because you have these happy memories of them. Yeah, mirror. So upside down mirror, this is the same kind of an energy where they should be your match, but they're not. So they should be your mirror, but it's upside down. So they were supposed to be a best friend and a companion and someone to support you, but they made bad choices and chose to be in a toxic energy and a low vibrational energy. Shock. Yeah, you're going to be shocked about this news. Someone's going to call you and reach out to you and tell you I don't think it's this person. So you're going to hear probably this weekend coming up from this news about this person getting into serious trouble. And you're going to be shocked because you're going to sit there and think, I really thought they would get it together. I really thought they would straighten out and fly right. Why can't they just be normal? And it's going to shock you, and you're going to sit there and think, I'm shocked to be shocked. I cannot believe this is happening again on a whole other level, that this person continuously kind of gets themselves into trouble. And yeah, you're going to, but you're going to be shocked at the level of trouble that they're in this time, because it's really bad this time. Oh, like date. So this is you thinking you wish you could see them. Date doesn't. It's not a romantic date. It's you like to hang out with this person, and you have a lot of memories of going to dinner and going to. Some of you may have got readings with this person too. You could have gone and got tarot readings with this person. You've done everything with this person. You know, breakfast, lunch, and dinner kind of a thing, and you've been on vacation with them, and you're going to be in this energy of thinking, I really miss them now. You know, I know they're in trouble, and I wish things were like the good old days where we could just hang out and things would be simple, you know, and we could just do whatever, like go to McDonald's or whatever simple little thing you used to do. For some of my Virgos, it could just be talking. You know, you used to just talk and talk and really have fun with this person, and you can't reach them, and you cannot do these things with them, and then you're going to feel this heavy on your soul that you miss this person and you wish you could just be nice to them. Another death card. So this is the message from the universe to let go of this person, and that you cannot save them from this prison thing, whatever this is for them. It's like some kind of a really serious consequence. It's prison, or it's a legal battle, or it's they're getting sued by someone. Something really quite serious, and you cannot stop it from happening, and you have to know that the relationship that you had with them in the past is really gone, and that's so hard, Virgo, you know, and you're going to grieve this, and then you keep thinking this person will come back to you maybe and think, well, things are bad now, but maybe we'll make up, and this is going to be kind of like a nail in the coffin kind of energy where you think, I cannot understand their choices now. And then also for Virgos with kids, you're going to be like, I shouldn't have this person around my kids, and your partner might say this to you because it's just such a serious energy. Yeah, snake. So this is their energy for sure. They're a liar, they're a cheater, they're very deceptive, they like to tell lies, they think they're a clever liar, that kind of a thing, they like to manipulate. And Virgo, when they were with you, they were kind of the biggest and the baddest because you're the nicest and the sweetest, but now they've kind of pushed it outside of that realm, and they met someone worse than them, basically, right? There's always a bigger villain, there's always a worse bully, so they got away with a lot. This is also a card of temptation, sexual temptation. So there's someone that's really gotten away with a lot of kind of promiscuous behavior and bad behavior, and probably cheating with other people's partners and all these kinds of forbidden taboo things. And they've kind of gotten to a point in their life where they're like, no one can bring a consequence on me. Who will ever bring a consequence to me? No one. But now they've pushed it to all their level. Keys on a ring, yeah. So again, this is the universe trying to help you identify this person, that there's someone that always had a lot of partners and bragged to you that they have a lot of partners, and bragged to you that they have a lot of options. And that, I mean, this is how you kind of think of this person, as they're always with a new partner, they're always running around. For some of my Virgos, they could be like international dating, and they're always running to different countries even to see different people, and you're thinking, how do you have money to go here and there when you can't put gas in your car and whatever. And that's this person's vibe. They're reckless, they're crazy, they're so wild, and then they brag about it. Oh, heartbroken. So this is your energy, Virgo. This person has kind of broken your heart in a platonic kind of way, which is just so, it's really hard, right? Like that you really love this person, you feel really betrayed by them, and you feel really betrayed by their journey because you kept waiting for them to turn it around. Okay, I'm gonna get use the other deck here and try to get a another message. Universe, can you clarify for my Virgos? Clarify for my Virgos. Upside down blue angel card. So Virgo, this whole mess has something to do with someone with blue eyes. So for a lot of my Virgos, you're going to get the news about this person from someone with blue eyes. So think if there's someone in your family who has blue eyes, or someone in your kind of circle. And if that's not what this is, then they may have gotten into trouble because of someone with blue eyes, and that's what they're going to tell you, that there was this person that talked them into doing whatever, doing drugs, doing something illegal, some kind of a terrible plan, a terribly stupid plan that they thought they could make money, and they're going to say this person, and they were so kind of almost otherworldly. There's something about a person with blue eyes that's almost spooky or otherworldly, and it's almost creepy, but it's beautiful because they have these really striking eyes. And this is going to come up. So if there's someone in your family like that where you think they almost have electric eyes or haunting eyes, that's who is going to give you the news. And if not this person, that's who they got mixed up with. Yeah, so sadness. You're going to feel a lot of sadness for this person, but Virgo, be careful because you can't carry their burdens for them and you can't do their shadow work for them. But you feel so sad for this person because you're nice and you're kind and you love this person. This is really bad. Upside down fertility. So this person, this is a negative mother vibe. So this person, for a lot of my Virgos, you could have seen this person as a mother, but they're very negative. For another group of my Virgos, this person could be pregnant now when they're going to prison, and this is the message that you're going to get. And this is what the shock is for a lot of my Virgos, is that they've double kind of got themselves in trouble here. They're in so much trouble. Yeah, and for a lot of my Virgos, this person has had other kids with sort of a relationship that didn't last, and then they've been struggling a lot, and then they've done this again. Yeah, so they're not healed. Upside down healing. They haven't done the shadow work. They haven't worked on themselves. They haven't forgiven themselves or others. They may have even told you that they think therapy is bullshit. They think religion is bullshit. They don't need to do those things, kind of a thing. They're very cocky. They're very arrogant. Any person who blasphemes against God is going to be in big trouble. I'll tell you that right now. Like, so if this is a person that's sort of making fun of you for going to church or practicing your faith or whatever and saying, I don't need that, God is going to strike him down so fast. So yeah, it's pretty heavy. It's a tough, this is a crazy reading. It's two swords together. So this is you trying to cut through the truth and find out what's going on. So you're going to get this call. There's going to be information missing about the situation. When you get the call, someone's going to call you and say they're in prison. I don't know why. I don't know what's happened. Blah, blah, blah. It's going to be some crazy story because, of course, it's always a crazy story with this person. But this time even crazier. And this is you using your whole mind, like double intuitive energy, to say, what happened? I want to know what happened. You might be calling a lawyer. You might be calling everyone in your family. You're trying to find out the truth about this person. And here, this is the truth. Lack of guidance. So guidance upside down. This should be angelic guidance. So this is the person listening to devil forces or like demonic kind of entities. And demonic entities is just drugs, alcohol, greed, all the deadly sins, right? Lying, being super promiscuous, being mean, being cruel to other people, taking from other people, stealing, cheating, all this bad stuff. The unseen heart. So this is you not being able to see them. This is they're physically taken from you, they're obstructed from you, and you're longing to see their face and they're not there. This is so sad. Like, I'm feeling such a sad energy. You may even, for some Virgos, you may even go to try to visit them and you're going to be turned away or you're going to be told no, and you may actually be in their house or their home trying to get things for them or take care of things. You might go take care of their plants or something like that because they're physically gone. Betrayed heart. So you feel really betrayed by this person, and Virgo, you're going to end up feeling betrayed by this person's actions again this time, and you're going to think, why did they do this again? And it's going to be, for a lot of Virgos, this person is in trouble for some kind of an illegal money scheme. And you're going to say, I can't believe you thought you could do whatever they were trying to do, rob someone, or for a lot of my Virgos, it's something to do with a robbery. And you're just going to be, boggled by this, just boggled. And for another group of Virgos, it's something about, going across the border and trying to smuggle something. The hungry heart, so this is them, and this is how you see them, as this young kind of energy where they are always searching for something, always wanting something, this lonely hunter kind of a vibe. And this is you seeing them as sort of innocent, but just like a hungry person, like someone who has all kinds of appetites but has big hopes and dreams and is ready to chase those dreams. And you kind of admired their massive ambition. But Virgo, be careful, because they're not as innocent as what you're remembering. See how there's this flipped image. This is how you think of them, as this sort of sweet angel that just has kind of a broken heart, and this is how they really are. This kind of more like a devil child, right? That they're upside down in their energies, they're blocked in their energies, and they're really, in a low vibration. So this is remorseful heart. So this is you wanting to see their remorse, and you're kind of projecting onto them, but they don't feel remorseful. So that's what you need to know about this. This is the message for you, Virgo, is that this person hasn't learned anything. They haven't changed. They're still stuck. And you're going to sit there and think, after this time for sure, you have to change, and they're not going to. And so you're going to be remorseful for them, and you're going to be taking stock of this person's whole life and running through it in your mind, thinking first they were this, then they were that, and remember when they were a kid, and blah blah blah. And you may be discussing this with family members, or writing about it in a journal, or talking about it to your therapist or something, and just going over this person's life and trying to find a window where they could change. But unfortunately, they're really stuck in a super negative energy. They're very regressed, they're very childlike, they're very angry. At the heart of all this is this person's just anger, and that they didn't get every single thing that they wanted. Oops. 2 cards coming out together. Deep heart and hurt heart. So yeah, this is just you feeling really sad for this person. You have such deep love for this person. But Virgo, this is what the universe is warning you against. Don't worry, don't feel too bad for this person, and don't invest too much in this person, because they got themselves into this trouble, and then they do need to deal with it, and there really is nothing you can do anyway. Wow, this energy keeps coming out, grieving heart, right? So here it is again. Like, this is you feeling so bad for them. You're so sad for them. You love them, you're longing for them, see the broken heart, you wish you could heal their broken heart, and you're going to sit there and sort of make excuses for them in a way and say, maybe it's this, maybe it's blah blah blah, but you really have to take a hard look at this person and see that they've got themselves into this mess. Hopeful heart. So this is what the universe wants you to know, is that you need to focus on your own life and be super positive about your own journey and your own life and your own family, because you have lots to be thankful for, because you have done the work and you have ascended yourself. So be grounded and see the roots on this tree. Like, be rooted in your own life and invest in your kids, your family, your life, your career, and don't let this distract you from what you're doing, because this really negative energy is going to prey on you and try to distract you. Healing heart. So the universe really wants to send you healing and be in your healing heart energy. But unfortunately, you kind of have to let go of this person's anger. Like, see how there's that shadow on the opposite side? The hands are kind of letting go of that shadow, so that you can grab onto this heart and heal the heart. Instead of giving all your energy to this person, they're kind of an energy vampire. The worthy heart. So this is you, Virgo. The universe wants you to know you are worthy. You might feel guilty about this person. You might think you should have given more, but no. You have what you have because of your choices. Yikes. Prosperity upside down. So them being in prison, or them being in this problem, is going to bankrupt them, basically, or they're going to lose massive money. This is someone losing huge money, and it's just going to spiral. They may lose their house, they may lose their job if they had one, they may burn through all their savings, and you're going to watch this happen to them. But this is their karma, really. The knowing heart. Last card. So Virgo, this is the universe encouraging you to just tune into your own intuition and really pay attention to your dreams and pay attention to what God's trying to tell you, because really what the universe is trying to tell you, that you can't save this person and you're meant to be separated from this person, and that they must go forward and accept this judgment and basically get a hammer dropped on them, and you can't change it. You do love them, send them love, like peace and clarity, pray for them for sure, but you must focus on your own life, because they will drag you into this sort of devil energy, this negative vibe, and you have so much going on in your life now. So the message from God and the universe is build up your own life, stay strong in your own life, and allow this person to walk down this other path away from you. Hey Virgo, that's a message that I have for you. I'm sorry, it was a bit of an intense reading. Sending you love, light, peace, and clarity. Love you so much. Love you just the way you are. And I'll see you on the next one, okay? Bye, Virgo.